Because you know what? This dude was a really good dude. He really was like into people who were into collecting.
Yes.
You know, collecting cards. And we went and we were buying, and he knew that we were like buying cards and trying to find like nice little things here and there, whatever. And he threw off a couple bucks here and there, and then and helped us buy a couple more cards. And guess what? It made us go back. We went back and bought a little bit more because we knew dude was going to hook us up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You grab like 4 or 5 cards. So the cards that I ended up grabbing from him, for me, were cards that are probably not worth a ton of money in the future, but cards that just meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
As I saw them. So I have a Magic versus Jordan card.
Nice.
You know, like that I found with him. And I just love it because Magic and Jordan are in the same card. You know what I mean? And I don't know, it's probably never going to be worth anything crazy, but to me, having Magic and Jordan on the same card,
yes,
to me is something. You know what I mean? Two of the greatest players that ever fucking played the game. Having them on the same card, to me, is a really cool card. You know, and then, if anybody who watches this show knows that Charles Barkley is my guy. He's been probably my top 3 favorite players of all time. So I just found a random Charles Barkley just sitting there. It's like I don't know, it's like a 5th year card or something like that. But I don't have a Charles Barkley card at all, especially with him on the Sixers.
I have a couple Charles Barkley.
Yeah, so I just literally this is just a grab because Charles Barkley's my guy.
Yeah, Charles.
Again, not a grab for it to be worth anything, not a grab for it to be in it. To be honest, this was just $1.
Yeah.
Like when you have a favorite player and you can grab something for $1, like come on.
And I think
I just whatever.
To have them in your collection just makes your collection more valuable.
Yep. And then I'm going to show 2 at once here, just to move this along a little quicker. I have a 1989 All-Star Game version and a 1993 version of what is this, Skybox, Michael Jordan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I grabbed the Jordans just because he's Michael Jordan. Like that's just, there's no way you can go wrong in my mind.
Yeah.
Having any Michael Jordan card.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's almost like if you had a Babe Ruth card right now, it didn't matter if it was not his rookie card. That card's worth money, right?
Yeah.
So, to me, having a Jordan card, regardless of whether it's worth money or not, in the future, that card's going to be worth money.
Yeah.
Because he's arguably the GOAT.
And I have to say, I didn't grab it with any expectations of it being worth any money other than me knowing that I have 2 what I consider really cool Michael Jordan cards.
Right.
They look good. You know? I don't know.
You can't go, listen, you can't go wrong buying Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, or Curry. I mean, you take those cards and it's like you can have 100 of those. They're all going to be worth money.
Yeah.
Because those players are epically good, right?
And this card could be the steal of the
Fan Expo?
of the Fan Expo for me. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna ever be worth anything.
You gotta look into that.
The guy who was selling it, who we just showed his stuff, clearly knows what he's talking about. He owns a card shop, and it was only selling for a couple bucks, right? So I saw this Topps draft pick card of Shaquille O'Neal, you know, and it has him depicted in his Magic uniform,
Nice.
where he was drafted to.
Nice.
And to me, it's just such a beautiful card, man. Like, and Shaquille O'Neal is right up there in the top maybe 5 of my all-time favorite fucking players. And grabbing a Shaquille O'Neal draft pick card, is to me, it might have come from like some kind of draft pick pack where
that's probably what happened.
There was a ton of these available.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it didn't come out of like a pack, but it came from Topps. Topps is a very reputable basketball card maker, and it's a draft pick card. It's a glorified rookie card. You know what I mean? So I'm like, hey man, for like a couple bucks, what I bought it for,
You know what this is?
it's got to be good. You know?
It's his first year card, I think.
Oh, is it? It's from the first year?
Because it has his first year stats.
No, but the stats are not from his. The stats are from the college. Look at what it says. The stats are not from Orlando. The stats are
stats are
from LSU. Is that where you came from? Or
yeah, LSU.
yeah. So it's not. It doesn't have any Orlando stats on there. It has LSU stats. Right? So it's just like those Anthony Edwards cards that I bought. I bought like fucking 12 Anthony Edwards cards because I got so vexed at those packs that I bought it, right? And it came with Anthony Edwards in his Georgia uniform,
Right.
right? So they could be, you know what? And the reason I probably got it so cheap is because they're in abundance, right? So this card might just be an abundance card.
Yeah, you know what?
But I don't care because it's not like a second year card or a third year card or whatever. It's a draft pick card.
I'll take
And
it.
who knows?
Who knows?
And in all honesty, I don't care if it's ever worth anything. I am really, really happy that I got a Shaquille O'Neal card
There you go.
for like $2.
But
You know?
you know what I think too is like you have all these other cards. Now they're not worth much.
Yeah.
But you never know how the card world is going to change in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
And me, it's like, how about I package a few cards together to sweeten up the deal?
Yeah.
So that, if you're trying to sell another card to somebody and they're hesitant, you're like, hey, throw in the Shaquille O'Neal. It sweetens up the deal. This card only cost you $1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these are the kind of cards that I say that when you're trying to persuade someone to maybe buy the card that you want to buy for big money,
Yeah.
and you show them, hey, I got a Reggie Miller, I got a Shaquille O'Neal,
Shaq draft
I got
card.
a Chris Webber. These players aren't like, oh my God, but they're still good players.
Yeah.
Just sweeten the deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
So
Yeah. It
you
all
can never
works
go
out.
wrong.
And
It could be his draft pick card,
yeah.
and that shit could be worth some money.
Yeah, and I just happened upon a card that cost me a couple bucks, but could turn out to
Exactly.
Doesn't matter. That's not what I bought it for. I love Shaq. That's why I bought it. Those cards were literally that I bought at FanX were literally
Fan buys.
fan buys.
Yeah.
I love Jordan. I love Magic. I love Charles Barkley. I love Shaq. Those are right up there in my top 5 players of all fucking time. So you
Right.
know what? I bought them because I love the dudes. And what we should do right now is shut this down. Shut her down.
Shut her down.
Shut it down.